Welcome to Senior Year, Class of 2022. First, we're going to talk about some senior milestones and things that you should be focused on. These include applying to college and/or exploring post-secondary options, going on college visits, searching for scholarships, taking your ACT again, turning in your PE waivers if applicable, striving for academic success, continuing to be involved, and finish any credit recovery that you have as soon as possible. Let's talk a little about academic success and what your transcript says about you. Graduation requirements are English 4 credits, Math 4 credits, you must take a math every year, Science 3 credits, Social Studies 3 credits, Lifetime Wellness 1.5 credits, Foreign Language 2 credits, Fine Art 1 credit, Elective Focus 3 credits, and Personal Finance a half credit, which equals 22 total credits. What is your GPA? So your GPA is going to be in the top right corner. There is the cumulative weighted GPA, which is the GPA that we send to colleges. That's the only one that we in the counseling department report to colleges. Are you eligible for the Hope Scholarship? The next one down is the Hope Scholarship GPA. If it is a 3.0 or higher, then you are eligible for the Hope Scholarship. You can also be eligible for the Hope Scholarship if you have a 21 on your ACT. You can look yourself to see if you're on track to graduate and if you qualify for any honors diplomas, and we'll go over those in a few minutes. Also, do you know your focus area? Hopefully we have talked about this and your classes are good to go for your senior year. Credit recovery and dual enrollment. So credit recovery is available throughout the year. You need to just see your counselor to discuss how to get that going. Dual enrollment classes, if you are taking anything dual enrollment, you need to send proof of the course registration to your counselor if you haven't already. Dual enrollment classes will show up as pass-fail on transcripts. The ACT. The ACT is also a requirement for graduation. Seniors will take it at school on October 5th. There is no fee for this test, and you can fill out your demographics on the ACT website. For more information, go to www.actstudent.org. The table on the screen shows the current additional options for ACT tests given on Saturdays. All of this can change depending on circumstances as this year continues. ACT score equals money. Please click on this app to show some really interesting information. College applications. What is the process? Students are allowed 4 college visits. You will be exempt from exams if you have an A and no unexcused absences. There is no ranking at BHS. Students will report only their weighted GPA. We do not provide an unweighted GPA. Please understand that the Hope GPA is not the same as an unweighted GPA. There are several types of college applications. University applications, which you apply directly on the college website. Common application, this site allows you to apply to several colleges at once. However, not all colleges are on this site, so you need to look and be aware of what colleges are on the Common app. Coalition, some colleges use this, but it's not as common as the 2 listed above. Deadlines. Every college has a different application and scholarship deadline. It is your responsibility to know your college's deadlines. It is not up to the school counselor to take charge of that. Your student needs to know the deadlines and be responsible for that. Apply well in advance of holidays and weekends. Be sure to check time zone differences for each college deadline. ACT, SAT, and AP scores must be ordered from ACT or College Board websites. BHS does not send these. Please use Lorie, Lorie, at wcs.edu as the counselor email on all of your college applications. Submitting your transcript. If you apply directly to the university's website, you need to use the National Student Clearinghouse to request a transcript. If you use Common App, the BHS counselor will automatically upload your transcript, so no request is needed. If you use Coalition, the BH counselor will automatically upload that as well. There are links on this page to the different to the Student Clearinghouse, so you can register for your transcript to be sent to a college. So this is just an example from UTK where they have their own application or the common application, so you can choose and do either one. This is an example of Florida State, where on their website, this is where you would go and how you can apply for Florida State admission. College essays. Be sure to start soon on those. Always be sure you're answering the question that is asked, and we are very happy to review them for you. Hopefully your English classes have all been working on college essays, so this is not the first time you've heard about this, and you've already gotten started on this. Senior data sheet. Senior data sheets are in the counseling office or on the website. A copy is also on the next slide and is on the Schoology page. You must give a completed copy to any teacher and counselor who is writing a letter of recommendation for you. Type it or legibly handwrite it so we can understand and read your writing. The sooner you submit this to guidance, the sooner your recommendation will be completed. This is a senior data sheet, so you can just see what kinds of questions that we are asking. NCAA, if you are going to place a college sport, you must apply to the NCAA Clearinghouse. Here's their website, and then you need to request a transcript to be uploaded to the NCAA website. The Williamson County College Fair is scheduled for Tuesday, September 14th at the Williamson County Ag Center from 5:30 to 8:30. Admission is free, and there are over 80 college reps that will set up tables to talk to students and parents. They give lots of free swag and answer your questions. The meet and greet will also allow you to meet your admissions counselor and get to know them a little bit. Here are a list of the colleges that plan to attend the college fair. Mock interviews. Some colleges and jobs require an interview as part of the application process. BHS parents are volunteering their time this year to conduct mock interviews for students. If you would like to practice your interview skills, be on the lookout for announcements about when to sign up. Parents will be emailed the sign-up genius in the near future. Interviews will be in person and Zoom. Scholarships and academics. GPA calculation. So the BHS GPA and the Hope Scholarship GPA are two different GPAs. And so here are two tables that will show you how those are calculated. The Hope Scholarship is different because we have to have a level playing field for all students in the state. So the Hope Scholarship does go back and recalculates the GPA. Brentwood High will only give the GPA that the Brentwood High School has determined to any colleges or scholarships. Hope Scholarship. The Hope Scholarship Award is $3,500 for 4-year and 2-year institutions. Minimum is a 21 on the ACT or a final cumulative Hope GPA of 3.0. The General Assembly Merit Scholarship will give you up to $1,500 more if you have a 29 ACT and a final cumulative GPA of a 3.75. This is only for the state of Tennessee schools, so only schools that are in the state of Tennessee. You must fill out the FAFSA, and there is a link to the FAFSA on this screen. General scholarships. A partial list of scholarships is available on the BHS website and is constantly updated. Please note that students must be logged into their MyPlace account in order to see the list. There are thousands of scholarships available to students just like you. However, it takes time and effort to find those scholarships, so set aside some time each week to research and apply. Honors diplomas. There are several honors diplomas that are offered: the Tennessee Honors Diploma, the Tennessee Diploma with Distinction, the Williamson County Honors Diploma, and the Volunteerism Diploma. The descriptions of each of those diplomas are listed here, and you can read and figure out which one you will be eligible for, and if you have any questions, pop in and see your counselor. Valedictorian for Brentwood High School is a little different than it has been in the past because we no longer rank students. Here's a description of what is needed to be valedictorian at Brentwood High School. The Tennessee Promise. The Tennessee Promise allows students to attend community college for 2 years for free. The application is posted here, and the deadline is November 1st. Local partnering organizations will contact you to help you complete your requirements after the application has closed. TSAC important information. So TSAC helps us with all of the Tennessee Hope and Tennessee Promise eligibility. If you can read here, this also gives you a link to follow for the Tennessee Promise scholarships, a link for FAFSA. It tells you a little bit about mandatory meeting dates for the Tennessee Promise, and shows you the community hour requirement that is that students must complete in order to be able to get the Tennessee Promise. So first you do have to apply and enroll in an eligible institution, and then the Tennessee Promise will be applied to that college. There is a class of 2022 Schoology group. This is updated constantly by myself, Lori Eggleston, and the other senior counselors. The group can be joined. The access code is listed here. Hopefully all seniors have been added to this list, but if you want to check with your student and see if they are in the Schoology group, please do, and if not, let me know and I can add someone.